Welcome, beautiful soul. It's time to remember who we are. You were born for this moment, this breath. Nature teaches us and reminds us that whatever it is that we are searching for, that whatever our hearts and souls are longing for, we must know our unlimited power and worth. It's all already within us. So thank you for saying yes to this moment. Thank you for saying yes to this journey. And most of all, thank you for saying yes to yourself. Welcome, beautiful soul. Welcome, beautiful soul. I am so grateful that you have made time and space to be with us today. Our topic is anger. I know it doesn't sound so glamorous. Anger, it's something that we have plenty of experience with, and maybe some of us have some things to learn. We're going to talk about what is the truth about your anger. What can your anger reveal? What is your anger telling you? And where are there opportunities for us to experience some growth and some healing as it relates to anger? We're going to go into all of those arenas after we start with our breath. So I invite you to close your eyes if you're able to, and join us as we reconnect with our breath. Right now, we are simply noticing the inhale and the exhale. There's no need to change it. We're simply appreciating, noticing breath moving in through our nostrils and exhaling. This is our time to give thanks to ourselves for being alive, for being here. Thank yourself. Sometimes we don't do that often enough. Thank yourself for being in this moment. Some of us have gone through quite a bit to be here and now. So thank yourself. And this is also our time where we give thanks for the breath of life moving through us. Lovely chi, prana, life force energy, all moving through us. Gift of breath, the gift of life. It is so precious. And so as we slow down and have this moment of stillness within ourselves, we give thanks to the power and the beauty and the mystery of being alive and connected to all life, seen and unseen. You can see people around you, nature, but maybe you're not able to see all the stars in the universe, all the planets. We're connected to the ocean, the land, the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, the atoms, the molecules, all around us. There is a beautiful symphony of energy. And when we breathe, We remember that we are part of the all, and the all is in us. It's so easy to look only with our human eyes and see ourselves as small, and sometimes you may believe that you're insignificant. When we slow down and breathe, we're able to taste the mystery that we are powerful beyond measure, and that you are the entire ocean in a drop. As my lovely mystic poet Rumi reminds us, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Another beautiful quote from Rumi says, you are the entire universe in ecstatic motion. Stop playing so small. So we breathe to remember that we are more than our history. You are more than your experiences. You are more than the stories that you tell yourself about yourself. You are more than your emotions. You are more than your victories and triumphs, and you are more than your pain, your suffering. Breath gives us that opportunity to let go of a limited and small construct and perspective about who you are. And we're able to come back into harmony with the truth. We're able to invite more ease, more flow, and make space for all of our energy centers, from the crown to our third eye and throat and heart and solar plexus and sacral and root. To come into beautiful flow, all as we connect with breath, as we invite beautiful love light energy to flow through us and move with us, so that we can remember that is who you are. You are love. You are light. One of my favorite mantras is Om Aranadam Namah, which means you are the nourisher of the universe, and the universe nourishes you. As we breathe, let this beautiful energy expand and elevate your own vibrational frequency. So we come to a place of remembering that you did not start in your mother's womb. You started from an invisible and yet very visible universe. You started as a divine, beautiful intention and as part of a beautiful divine creation. So beautiful purpose has been brewing and moving and flowing in you for far more than our human mind can remember. So as we breathe, we open up space to trust from beyond what our minds know, and we go deeper into that inner heart and that inner soul, where beautiful divine truth and presence is flowing within you and revealing for you all that you are ready to receive in this moment. So we make space with gratitude, with openness, to receive all that is for us. And we exhale and we let go of all that's no longer needed, all that is no longer serving us. We release any stale energy, old fiction, old lies that try to hold you back and keep you stuck. We let it go as we exhale. And I like to believe as we're exhaling, we see it all being sent to beautiful light of lights so that it can be recycled back into light. We use this time to expand our willingness to listen, to perceive the truth, the message that is waiting for you, that guess what? It's already within you. It's coming from within you. That your purpose is alive and flowing through you, for you right now. And as we breathe, we're able to recalibrate and elevate our frequency so we can perceive this beautiful message, so that we can be open to divine truth, divine grace, divine presence, because that's who you are. So we're going to do one round today of our 5-5-5 breathing, and that simply means that we are going to together inhale for 5 seconds, and we're going to fill our bodies, our lungs, our whole chest, our whole being, our abdomen up like a balloon as we inhale for those 5 seconds. And then we're going to hold our breath for 5 seconds and hold that air in before we exhale and slowly release that air like we're releasing the air out of the balloon for 5 seconds together. So if you're able to join me, let's go ahead and do a nice deep inhale together for 5. Now hold it. And slowly let go. Keeping your eyes closed for a few more moments, go ahead and return to your normal rhythm, your normal breathing. And put your attention and intention on your beautiful inner heart and inner soul. Because that is where all that you have need of, all of your guidance, all of your support, all of your direction, it's all right here waiting for you. So we intentionally say yes, we are open, and yes, we're listening. And right now, ask yourself, what is it that your own inner heart and inner soul wants you to know? Ask yourself, what is it? That you were to know in this moment. And when you're ready, you can slowly come back and open your eyes. Wow, I always say that breath, that breathing is so powerful. It's such a amazing, mystical way for us to reconnect, recalibrate, and come back into beautiful harmony and flow with who we are, all right here. There's so many distractions around us, and sometimes right here in our own mind, so much going on. And clarity, grace, support is always and already waiting for us, within us. So you don't need to take beautiful vacations, which aren't they lovely? Yes, please do that if you're able. You can always go to the source within you and find all you need. It's already within you. So we're talking about anger today, and I said, wow, it's a topic that we might not get so excited about. And it's so important though, because there is a truth that I want you to know about your anger. Because guess what? If you are on this journey and you are practicing being a human, knowing that you are already spirit, you know that this dimension is filled with opportunity to experience the emotion called anger. And often in Western culture, we are taught to run from anger, to be scared of anger, to deny it, to suppress it. Why? I don't know, there's probably a lot of reasons for that. But mostly because we're afraid of not having control, being in control. And can I tell you, the sooner that we understand that this journey is not about control. Control is tied to fear. And your name is love. And so love is the opposite of fear. And when we're trying to control, what we're really saying is, I don't trust and I am scared. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be humiliated. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be caught off guard. And some planning, hear me, is okay. However, and please know that it's a slippery slope, because maybe we want to prepare for an exam, prepare for a project. When we start preparing for a relationship and what we want someone else to do, it's a slippery slope. You can prepare yourself to be open, prepare yourself to listen, prepare yourself to practice more grace and compassion and forgiveness. But you can't blueprint out your life. It's like a dance. And you want to discover your own rhythm so that you can be in rhythm with all that is flowing from you, for you, with you, as you. Because contrary to what we've been taught, you're not just a speck of dirt in this universe. The entire universe is connected with you as you. And that's why I quoted Rumi during that breath and meditation time to remind us, those words are so powerful. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. When we see ourselves as such, then the ego's tendency to distort has less room to try to drive the car, to try to tell you be scared of your emotion and thus be scared of your anger. Anger is an emotion, energy in motion. We want it to move through us. And as it moves through us, there is a truth that you can learn that's waiting for you. It's actually waiting for you. How in the world can we find this truth? How do you know your truth about your anger? You slow down. We slow down. And first we begin to distinguish between the thought realm, the mind realm, where the narratives run, and our inner heart. Now, the mind realm and the thought realm can stir up emotion. And some of that emotion has truth, and some of it is just pure chaos. If we're listening to a lie, which often our ego is distorting the truth. And so there is a lot of lies that are swirling around when we're letting ego and fear drive our car to lead us on our journey. If we're listening to our fears, we're out of harmony. Like a piano out of tune. And so how do we come back in tune? We recognize, first of all, it's okay to feel angry. There will be times you feel angry. Maybe it's because of a hurt, because of a pain. Maybe it's tied to a judgment, an opinion. And these things aren't wrong. We simply want to notice, what is the tie? What caused my anger to reveal itself as anger? Was the response I'm receiving different than the one I wanted? And am I resisting what is? I don't like it. You are permitted, of course, to have feelings about everything. And so anger can let us know, wow, there is something that I am upset about. And I have a right to feel what I'm feeling. Hear me. We get scared of anger because without consciousness, anger can be explosive and potentially destructive. And we all know that, and we've seen it. And maybe it's even come through you. We don't make our best choices in anger. I hope you know that by now. When you are angry, please, less is more in terms of deciding anything. We want that energy, that emotion to flow through us so we can find out what's underneath the anger, what's the root of it, and where's the truth. Is there something that I need to pay attention to? Is your anger telling you that maybe a certain situation is not for your highest and best good? Maybe your anger is letting you know it's time for a true change and transformation. Maybe your anger is revealing there's an old wound that is ready to be healed. When we approach anger as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to heal, we don't have to be so scared of it. We don't have to fear what happens if I lose control. What happens if I'm not in control? First of all, realize none of us have control over anything except us. The only control you have is over your thoughts, your words, your intentions, your actions. And you get to choose to make space for hello consciousness. Now, consciousness elevates all of that. All of a sudden, our intentions are elevated. Our choices are elevated. Our actions become much healthier when we're in a place of consciousness. That means I know that I am spirit, connected to spirit, living as spirit, part of all part of me, oneness. Consciousness closes that gap in our mind that lies to us and says, I am separate from all of life. I'm out here floating by myself. And as such, I better protect myself, guard myself, fight, defend, react. All of that comes from believing the lie that we're not okay, that we're alone, that we're forgotten, that no one is here for us. When we remember, and when you remember that all is well, and more well than can be imagined, we can breathe. And that little bit of space through breath gives us the space in our consciousness to see what's the truth of what I'm experiencing in this moment. This is showing me that there's some unfinished business, an invitation to welcome illumination, some light coming in to show me the nooks and crannies of an area that maybe I thought I was over, and there's room for me to invite in some grace, some compassion, some forgiveness for myself, from myself, to myself, and maybe even from me to someone else, because we're all connected. Am I holding on to a grudge? Am I stuck on an old loop, an old conversation, an old experience from the past? We give real estate away to the past so often unconsciously. And when we slow down and breathe, and anger is a great invitation to breathe, to close our eyes for a moment and ask, where is it coming from? Is it in my gut? Is it in my head? Is it in my heart? What's happening? Where is this tension showing up, and why? And so we breathe and we say, what is the truth here? What is this really about? What am I really scared of? Am I scared of being rejected? abandoned, judged? Am I scared that I'm going to suffer or fail? And remember that whatever it is that we're scared of is a picture of a painful past being projected to us as if that will be our future. And so we come back to consciousness by breathing and remembering, wait a minute, I'm in this moment. I'm not in what so-and-so said to me last week, last year, last decade, last a couple of decades. I'm right here. And I am, as Rumi tells us, the universe in ecstatic motion. I'm evolving, I'm growing. And whatever it is that I am facing in this journey is a confirmation that I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to expand. That everything that I need is already within me. And I have a choice to make. And that choice comes in sometimes so subtly that we don't notice it. So we choose the familiar pattern, like the needle chooses the familiar groove on the record. But maybe it's time for a new song. Maybe you're tired of being stuck in your same old song, of believing that you're unworthy, believing that no one cares about you, believing that you won't ever get to realize your dream, believing that everybody else is doing better than you, that all of that is tied. Those old lies are at the root of having people feeling angry and scared and stuck. Because we're actually angry and stuck in a pattern. And guess who gets to free you? Guess who holds the key to beautiful liberation? Guess who gets to choose another way? You do. First, with compassion, we admit, I am feeling angry. We ask, what is this about? What is the truth? We listen to notice, what is the truth? Oh, it's this thing about the past. This is an opportunity for me to shine some light on that and to remind myself I am okay. I am growing moment by moment, breath by breath. And I go forward with presence, as presence, with peace, as peace. And I'm choosing deliberately, as opposed to hiding and running and then facing the consequences of running and hiding. Because every choice has a consequence. Running and hiding shows up in different ways. We can run and hide and be screaming and yelling at someone else at the same time. That's called pushing people away. It's another way we run and hide. We can self-sabotage, another way of running and hiding. The running and hiding isn't always literally running and hiding from something. Sometimes we destroy things. We sabotage. We scare people away. We run from our own destiny because we think deep down it's separate from us and we're not worthy of it. I'm here to remind you, you are worthy, that all the courage you need is already inside of you. And all you need to do is breathe and remind yourself that you are a beautiful soul. You are a lovely masterpiece. And yes, you are a work in progress. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy it here. Enjoy and know it's okay to feel whatever I'm feeling, including anger. Does not make you a bad person. Now, I was taught that. Be a good girl, be a good student, which means you can't be angry. There are social constructs that said if you're angry as a woman, then you're labeled as, I won't even say it here on the YouTube channel, on the Spotify and Apple Podcasts, but you know what I mean. We've been told that if you behave in this way, you're labeled something that rhymes with witch. You've been told that if you behave in this way, that you're seen as antagonistic, as aggressive, as hostile. All these labels keep us stuck because we're not living in our authenticity and our truth and our freedom, which lets you know that in every moment you are more than enough. And anger is simply a cloud in the sky that we want to let it move through us, so that we can come home to our truth and hear the truth, which says, guess what? You may be feeling a little scared or uncomfortable right now. Congratulations. This is your invitation, like Cinderella, to come to the big ball called growth. Come to the big ball called healing. You're invited to your own gala called healing. And anger sometimes is the invitation that you didn't ask for, but that your own soul knows you need to let it move through you so it can give you an example and an opportunity and a reason to come up, to elevate, to grow, to expand, to experience the fullness of who you are. None of us stays in kindergarten forever, grade school forever, high school forever. We all move forward. The planet goes in one direction called forward, and so do you. So be gentle with yourself and be gentle with other people. Yes, there are toxic ways to express anger. I'm not going to go into those. You know them. I'm here to talk about how we move through it with more consciousness, more grace, and allow ourselves to feel so that we can get to the root and the truth, which is tied to who you are and why you are. There's so much in you. There's so much in you. There's no need to be scared. We can feel it, but we don't stay there. That's not your zip code. It's not your home. We simply are moving through. Anger is a door we move through. We don't stay stuck. It's not who you are. When we stop calling other people and labeling them as angry, that's all that they are. We are each so kaleidoscopic. There are so many facets to you. So remember that as you're talking about the you who's living as someone else, meaning we're all connected. So we don't want to judge and talk about other people because guess what? We're judging ourselves. We're in this together as one humanity, one life. Where we get to practice when you have sanction and agency over you. And when you elevate, guess what? We all get to grow and elevate. So I invite you to share your stories with us about what anger has shown you, what you've learned from anger, what anger is revealing to you, and how you're choosing to let it move through you so that you go forward as the light, the power, the love, the grace, the gentleness, the compassion, the wisdom, the integrity that you already are. That's who you are. Please like our videos, share them, subscribe, watch. We want this channel to grow because we believe that as we spread more love and light, guess what? We come home, more of us, to knowing this is who we are, love and light. So we offer this for free because we want people to be encouraged. We hope this encouraged you. If there was something helpful here, share it with us in the comments so we can respond. and share it with maybe someone else that you care about, someone else that you think could benefit from this. Most of all, I want you to know that I so appreciate you. I read the comments, I write back to them. I'm so grateful for everyone who listens, who watches. I'm so grateful for you. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being beautiful soul.
Thank you, beautiful soul, for remembering who we are and for making time and space to be with us today. As you go forward on your journey to the known and unknown places, continue to listen to your inner heart and honor your soul, because your answers are always within you. Please consider supporting us and spreading more light and love with this message by simply liking the video below, subscribing, and consider sharing as well. Most of all, take gentle care and breathe. We see you. We thank you, beautiful soul.